Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
First down. They're going to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Handoff to the right side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On third down, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense work. It's a turnover. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the sack. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This should be the last play of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the...
And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a... he just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. They're going to run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a 1st down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You got him where you want him. Probably thinking
that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
3rd and very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive. Throws it to the right. But they don't connect. It brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Lets it go. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Miami 7, Clemson 3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And a completion makes it 2nd and short. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Bringing pressure. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense. And
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Using his legs on the scramble. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. As the first down still on the move. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley.
The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Now run it here. It's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on the third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Davis. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion sets up a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Looking to throw yet again. Running out of time in the pocket. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good play.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And the Tigers will have to kick it away.
Fourth down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Miami 14, Clemson 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. He's running out of time here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And now the handoff. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
21, Clemson, 10.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Caught for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Fighting off the defender. What a move. Makes one more miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop it. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Looking to chuck it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He makes the grab. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Davis. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. You believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He's escaping the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's swarmed with a pass rush, a sack to end this drive. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they look pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.